Bucs win 38-31. They covered the spread. They were given 3. First time they've covered on the road this entire year. And they had to do it coming back from down double digits. Over came in a game that had a high total of 53. It still went way, way, way over. Tom Brady, it wasn't so much about what he did statistically. It was basically, you know what they say, make Leonard Fournette beat you. You know what? He did that with 100 rushing yards, 7 catches, and 4 total touchdowns. All right, let's get our guys in. Jonathan Jones, Emory Hunt. JJ, I'm going to start with you. Is this now a real problem for everybody else? Because the plan was, right? If you take away everything, make Leonard Fournette beat you. That's your best plan against them. Except they just scored 38 points and just put it in the end zone 4 times. I mean, what do you do against Tampa? What do you make of what Tampa did on offense today?
Yeah, they have too many dudes. I mean, I feel like we talk about this almost every week with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when they're not beaten by themselves with penalties. They have too many weapons. Antonio Brown's still not healthy enough to play. When he gets back there, what do you do? How do you devote your defensive resources to covering this football team? The Indianapolis Colts, they're a good defense, right? But they have Gronk, who's back. They have Mike Evans, who's out there doing his thing. They have Chris Godwin. AB comes back, like I said. And then it's Leonard Fournette. And then there's still Ronald Jones, a running back that a number of teams would love to have as their starting running back. It's going to be a very, very long game for any defense that's hoping to cover the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
What do you make of, is the plan now changed? Is the best plan against the Bucs now still to stop Brady, to stop the weapons, and make Leonard Fournette beat you?
You have to really play a complete team game, and that's what Tampa did today. Indy did today. They played complete in the first half. We're looking at the tale of two halves in this game. Indy was dominant in the first half. They turned the ball over. They got big plays in the passing game. I thought Wentz threw the football really well. The wide receivers did a great job beating one-on-one coverage, all in the first half. And then in the second half, you saw the Bucs was able to weather the storm and find ways to make those plays. They started to turn Wentz over. They started to work their run game and their passing game as well. Brady stopped turning the ball over, and that's what good teams do. They can weather your best punch in the first half and overcome any obstacle, and that's the mark of a really solid football team, one that is the reigning Super Bowl champion. So I thought the Colts did a fine job, but that's the difference between playing 2 quarters as opposed to playing 4.
Look, you know, I've sort of been on the Colts for about a month now, and I think the Colts are good. I don't think they're winning the Super Bowl. I think they're a cut below the teams that are really, really Super Bowl contenders. I think that's what they showed today. They're not as good as the Bucs. I didn't think they were as good as the Bucs. But you can't keep losing games when you're up double digits in the game. They have 6 losses, and 3 of those 6 they've been up double digits. How damaging is this? And who do you put this on? The fact that you're up 10 you can't close the deal here.
Yeah, but then they come back and they have the huge games like they do against the Buffalo Bills, right? And then it's like, okay, well, do I have to believe in the Indianapolis Colts? Listen, I thought that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers were going to win this game. Okay, they won this game. I didn't think that the Colts were going to be able to take it down to the last play. Ultimately, do you wish that you had won this game if you're the Colts, especially how the first 45 minutes played out? Yes, of course. But the Colts still have their division in their sights. It wasn't that long ago that it looked like this division, the AFC South, it was done for. It was going to be the Tennessee Titans, and maybe the Colts should start wondering if they should protect their first-round draft pick and bench Carson Wentz. And that looks like a foolish notion at this point. The Colts can absolutely still win the AFC South the way that the Tennessee Titans have been playing these last 2 weeks. And so if I'm the Colts, you know, you keep chopping wood. You keep doing what you're doing. You wanted to win this game. You probably weren't going to win this game. You didn't. You've come out of this 1-1 against the Buffalo Bills and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2 teams that if they both make the Super Bowl, no one's going to be surprised.
Yeah, boy, can you imagine if they had pulled out this game, that division, with what Tennessee's going with their injuries? That would have really been tight. Instead, still 6-6. Titans at 8-4. So the Titans still with a 2-game lead over Indy in that division. You have to wonder what if you're an Indy fan. Meanwhile, Bucs, boy, did they just announce their presence with authority. Too many dudes, as JJ said. I couldn't have said it better. That's exactly what it is. If you're a defensive coordinator, that's what your scouting report says. Too many dudes. All right.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis. No yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.